Good afternoon and thanks for joining us right here on Midday, Kentucky, everyone. How are we all today?
Doing good.
We're doing good?
Yeah.
Why?
Just because I'm alive. I'm not 6 feet under, so that's always a good day, right?
You're not 6 feet under.
I'm not 6 feet under.
You're not six
Yes.
feet under.
I'm
Hey,
excited. I have Girls on the Run starting
oh,
today.
I forgot to ask you,
Yeah.
how are you?
Oh, I'm well as well. I have my first Girls on the Run practice of the spring season happening. So if you have any girls interested, you can still sign up at your child's school. But my school, ACE, is starting today. So I'm excited. It's going to be cold. So you were saying the girls have to run really fast.
Yeah, I said we'll just
We
make
can do
them
it.
run faster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
but
do it.
we had a little bit of debate last week talking about the concept of running and whether.
But you were confused. You were saying,
Oh, no.
you thought I was saying everyone's a runner.
Oh, right, yeah.
But I was saying everyone who runs is a runner. You may be a walker, and that's fine. But if you're running, you're a runner.
Yeah, even if you run a block, even if you run
Yeah, that's right.
half a
Because
mile.
she said she only runs a mile.
Yeah, she has a
so I-
mile lap this
So I
year.
didn't
She's
feel
a
like I
runner.
was considered a runner, but Katie set me straight, and she
Yeah.
was like, no, you are a runner. If you're out there running, you are a
You're a
runner.
runner.
So I feel
got
better
you.
about
Well,
that.
that's good.
You
Yes.
walk with wine, so you're a lush walker,
I'm
which
a
is
lush
fabulous
walker.
as well.
Exactly. It's in a backpack, everyone.
I do the
Okay.
camelback, you know, with the.
You do. Hey, and yesterday I went and picked out all our new furniture for the set.
what are we gonna have?
So it's very exciting. We're not going to have tables and chairs anymore.
Whoa.
Well, we're just going to
We're
be sitting
sit on the ground.
No, just ladders. Beanbag. I
That
think
would be very-
beanbags.
Beanbag
Man
chairs.
friend
There we
has
go.
one of those massive bean bags.
I
Oh, you
wouldn't
saw
brag
it.
about that.
Remember? Oh, I love it. We should get those on the station.
Do not.
You sat in it.
I did not. I thought it was
you didn't.
just dreadful. You know, fancy having guests over with those big bean bags.
It'd be fun.
Bean bags are the new chair.
Oh,
That's
man.
right.
Well, that was sort of the new chair 10 years ago. It sort of was. Let's
Wait
be
till you
real.
see what arrives for midday.
Exactly. Hey everyone, I wanted to show you this.
Okay.
It's very quick. Stunning concept images have revealed a glimpse of what homes of the future that could look like as preparations are made for the world's first free-form 3D printed property. Experts will build a house called Curve Appeal, whose structure will be made from 28 panels which will be 3D printed off-site before being slotted together on-site to create 2 exterior walls, a roof and interior core. Now these 4 main sections will then be hoisted into place and jointed together and will feature a complex blend of curved angles and glazed windows. Guess where they're building it, everyone? Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Not too far from
What do
here.
you reckon?
Wow.
It's beautiful.
Like
Yeah.
later
it
this
is.
year.
It's cool.
Would you live in this?
Well,
Probably
yeah.
not for you because of your kids.
I would do it. No.
This is totally me.
It's okay. It's kid friendly.
I absolutely love this. Bean bags will not work in there.
I think it would actually. A
Totally.
Nice,
I can
sleek
see one
black
right in the
bean
corner of
bag.
that
Yeah,
picture right
exactly. But I just love it. Like having the open on either side. What do you reckon? Would you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was simple.
It was, well, you know,
What were we supposed to say? Would you live in this gorgeous
No,
home?
you could actually say, well, it looks like crap.
No, I think it's
Do you know
great.
what I mean?
Yeah, it's
But-
awesome.
And here's the thing also, people, you couldn't put it in, does Chattanooga get cold? Because to me, you'd have to have those automatic blindy things that come down to keep the heat in the house.
Yeah, I'm
you know
sure
what
they
I'm
have
saying?
that.
or to keep the sun out from heating it up too
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
too.
yeah. Okay, well, tell us what you think. Head over to Midday Kentucky's Facebook page. Hey, milestone celebrations are often an opportunity to create lasting memories with loved ones. Oh, I don't know about that. However, restrictions include work demands and family commitments can often be a major influence on the type of celebration planned. Well, speaking to Mumsnet, a British mother of 3, shared that her husband, listen to this, had made plans to celebrate his 40th birthday without her and the children on a lads trip to Vegas. Now, confessing his decision had made her question where they ranked in his list of priorities.
Wow.
Okay, what would you do if Doug decided to have a lads trip for a milestone birthday? Let's just say birthday, not a boys'
Okay.
weekend.
Well, I
away.
guess my answer would be quickly because
Well,
I'm
I
not,
asked her.
married. Oh, well, you were staring at me. So okay, go ahead. Wait, I just thought you wanted me to answer.
I don't think Man Friend would really care, would he?
If I did that,
Yeah.
I think he would.
Well, okay, I think that it depends on how you carry on the other 20 years, whatever you've been together.
Yeah.
I think if someone is always with their family and everything, and you still do something with your birthday, but maybe for the last 20 years you haven't done anything with the guys, so turning 40, you just want to feel young and do something with the guys just that weekend,
Yep.
I think most people would be happy for you to also celebrate with the family, do something separate. But if you're constantly going out with the boys and making a decision like this, I feel like that's a little different, because she did say she wonders where they rank in his priorities. So I
Yes.
feel like he's probably choosing his guy friends over them frequently, not just
That
like a once in a lifetime
Right.
guys.
I'm
right? I
glad
don't
you
know.
said that,
You know?
because I got that from the story as well. This isn't the first time. But I think where she's upset is that she's probably tolerated
Yes.
the boys'
Yeah.
trips away, or the golfing weekend,
Yes.
or
Yep.
you know, the boozy Friday night or whatever, and then he sits around in bed on all day Saturday not mowing the lawn.
Right, exactly. Yeah, no,
and
I feel the same way.
Do you?
She was spot on.
So
I
how
feel
would
the
you
same
feel
way.
if Doug now, let's just say, he said to you, "Hey Lisa, there's 5 of us. We're taking a long weekend. We're getting on a plane and heading off to Vegas."
I would be totally supportive of it. I would. And I know that sounds shocking to you, but it really, I
But
would,
you've had
because he
girls'
doesn't
weekends
get,
in Nashville.
Exactly, because I do take girls' weekends and go out with my friends, and he really doesn't. He doesn't get the opportunity, or it just, it hasn't been him. So if he came to me and wanted to do something like that, I would be totally supportive of it. And I would want him to. I would encourage that. We would be able to celebrate his birthday, on our own at the house, before he leaves and stuff like that. So, we don't get too hung up about birthdays, though, to be honest with you. I mean, we're just, it's just another day for us. But,
Okay.
I would want him to go and celebrate with his friends.
A buddy of mine's just got away with a group of guys. They've actually gone overseas on a skiing trip. And the whole time, every time I see the posts on Facebook or Instagram, in my mind I keep thinking, please don't play up on your wife. Do you know what I mean? Because he is a little bit of a player, and he's just got his wife's just become pregnant. But that's in my mind. I don't know whether I'd be okay with it.
Okay, but I'll just touch on what you just
Yeah.
said. Okay, it sounded fine. He's on the guys trip, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you said his wife just became pregnant.
Yeah.
No. That's probably
See?
not the time
That's what I mean.
for guys, trip to Europe for a week while your wife is pregnant. I don't know.
know.
I think it just comes down to timing and what you're showing as your
I know,
priorities
but
the rest of the time.
Yeah.
These need to be like special occasions, not
Yeah.
the norm. I
Well,
don't know.
this is
Yeah,
what
no,
but
that's
that's
right.
why I said
That's
I
right.
brought that up.
Yeah.
Because when I saw this story, he also then jumped into my mind, and I thought to myself, how does this reflect on my buddy? Do you know what I mean? I won't say his name, and I thought to myself, I don't think I would be okay if my significant other wanted to go away for a long weekend or for their birthday. I think I would rather do that together. I think weekends away is fine, but not a celebration. I'm a little bit different in that way.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell us what you think. Head over to Midday Kentucky's Facebook page and tell us whether you think you'd be okay with your husband or wife heading away for the weekend. Katie, you're talking about relationships and the taste buds.
Yeah, this was an interesting article I saw this morning that was saying relationships change your taste buds. The science kind of makes sense. They say when you start eating foods that you wouldn't normally eat, eventually over time, your taste buds change and you start to enjoy those things because you're eating them all the time.
Oh, I
But
thought
it
you
just
meant when
made
you're
me
in a
wonder-
relationship.
Yeah, well, you're changing it because you're eating different foods.
Because of
rela-
in a
the
relationship.
Right.
And that
okay.
will change your taste
So we're not a
buds.
relationship with food, it's a relationship with a partner.
Yes. So
Okay.
if like man friend really likes, I don't like seafood. He loves seafood. If I were to slowly start eating it, maybe eventually I would enjoy it, is what this study is saying. So I was wondering if there's been anything that maybe you didn't really like, but then you started eating a lot in the relationship. For me, though, unfortunately, they're all really bad foods. Like, I wouldn't buy myself, ice cream sundaes at home, but
Yeah.
if they're there, I'll
Yeah.
do that. But I
Yeah.
guess my taste buds have always liked that. But what about you guys?
Well, look, have you seen me without my TV girdle on? You know there's nothing I won't eat.
Oh, wow.
So I don't care whether you're single or not, people. I'm eating it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not a fan of asparagus.
Yeah.
But on its own, asparagus soup and things like that I like.
What about all Doug's favorites? Do you like them now, too?
Well, you know what?
Well, Doug likes
Cheesecake.
Cracker Barrel.
He does. He does. He loves it. And
He has
I-
a cracking old time there.
And I'm eating Cracker Barrel too. But the one thing I thought about when you said this was cheesecake. I wasn't a huge cheesecake fan before I met
Okay.
Doug.
You and Doug must be superstars at the Cracker Barrel, are you? Do you have your own corner? The Doug and Lisa High Cracker Barrel corner?
No,
Oh.
no. We get in when the line is down, like everybody else. But cheesecake was one that I liked. But Doug is the one that actually tries the different foods that I eat because I like food. I mean, anything. I'll eat almost anything. And he won't. He's very particular.
Have you gotten him to start liking anything that?
Yeah, he like different pasta dishes, lasagna, things like that. I mean, he would eat it before, but he wasn't really,
Okay.
And
He's
you know how
eating your
good my
lasagna. If you've eaten this one's lasagna, you can't get through the first bite. It's so doughy.
Oh, get out of here! You got through all the bites on that, don't you?
3 plates.
But yeah, so there's definitely he's trying more foods because of me.
Okay.
Like things he would typically never order or anything like that, and he'll try it. He'll still order
Well,
his
how
meal.
did he go? I wonder how he went in Afghanistan then, eating all that foreign food.
He survived it.
He lost
did
a bit of
well.
weight.
Yeah, he did.
He did lose a little bit of weight. Hey, Lisa, let's talk about how there are many reasons why people have dogs. You just got that little dog, Honey,
Yeah.
as more of a comfort dog for your son. And there was a story that you was talking about how dogs can sense fear. Now, we know dogs can also sense people if they're sick. There has been stories about dogs that have been nudging a woman or a man, and I remember the story something along the dog kept going to this particular spot on the body, and they found out that the woman or man had cancer.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yes,
do you remember
I do.
those sort of stories? So you're talking about fear now.
Yes, what the study, it was done in Liverpool, and what they have found is that there is evidence based on personality traits on whether or not you are subject to be more likely to be bitten by a dog based on your own personality type. So the more anxious you are, the more chances you have of being bitten by a dog because they can sense that anxiety and that fear in you.
Well, I think that's with every animal because, the many years that I used to compete with horses, they used to say that, you'd have to connect with your horse because the horse can connect.
Yes.
And feel that you are frightened of the jump or you're frightened of the routine that's happening, so you're not at one with the horse.
Exactly. And they, in the study too, they found that people who were more stable and less neurotic were the least likely to be bitten. So
What's
all of us
interesting is you
neurotics
think
here
of
at the
that-
table
No
would
wonder
be
I continually get bitten.
Well, dogs are so smart, and you think
They
of that
are.
even with humans. If you can sense that in another human, if someone is, like you said, neurotic or anxious, and you pick up on that, and,
Yeah. And
you
it's
don't react
amplified.
well, So I
That's
imagine
true.
dogs have that sense as well. You know how you
So
sense
what you're
that in
saying
other
is
people?
if I feel that you're neurotic and I should be attacking you?
No, you should stay away because I might attack you.
exactly.
But you can sense that,
yeah,
in
they
another
can.
person.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is we got the dog, our new puppy, we got her as a therapy dog for Jack. But what it says in the study also is that people that have attention hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, are also more likely to be bitten.
Yeah, well, that's a common thing.
And so, so we keep an eye on that. We're trying to,
Yeah.
counter any type of aggression that she might have. She's so laid back, though.
Can I
We're-
ask you a
we're really good.
question?
Yeah, sure.
But with the dog being a therapy dog, it's completely left of field. Can you claim her on your taxes?
You know what? I don't know.
Oh, you should find that
I
out,
know,
everyone.
we do
I
need
think
to
that's a
find
little bit
that
of information.
Yeah,
Find out, get back to me.
yes, I will.
And after the break, we will take a look at my trip out to Snowshoe. I can't tell you how beautiful it was, everyone. And they've had 30 inches of snow in the last 4 days. It's a great contest. We'll be back after this short break, everyone.